Good morning, I'm Floyd Cotton, a member of River Road Presbyterian Church, the church that makes a difference. And we're here this morning with Dana Moore and Derry Lee, who's director of the Early Learning Center. And we'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the background, as well as some of the things that we've done this summer, and to give you an idea of what's happening in the Early Learning Center for Children. It's so great to be hearing the sounds of the children. I'm a grandpa, and I have a 3-year-old, and my daughter-in-law is so unhappy that she can't get her child back into the Learning Center yet. So, Dana, perhaps you could start off by giving us a little bit of background and telling us what the story is with the Early Learning Center.
I'm happy to. It was 6 years ago that the original dream to have a mission by the church that would address the needs of families with young children came to fruition. And 4 weeks ago, the River Road Early Learning Center opened its doors to our 6th year in operation. ELC operates as a mission of River Road Presbyterian Church. It's a partnership with our families and the church, but also with the community at large. And now more than ever, the ministry board remains dedicated and very grateful to open the center to families who are in need of high quality childcare and education for young children. And most expressly, we are very excited during this pandemic to provide talented and highly skilled leadership. Derry Lee, our director, has jump-started our school year, and we are off and running to an incredible year of play-based learning. And we are very excited. As a matter of fact, I will say that our families, both parents and children alike, are super happy to be back in school, as are their teachers. Doreen, you want to share a little bit about what's going on at the center?
Sure. First of all, I have to say, we could not have opened on August 17th without the help of members of the church. We had many people from our youth all the way up to our senior adults who came out and painted, took down furry shag carpet, shopped, did all kinds of things to help get the facility ready. So it was a delight on August 17th when Pastor Ray and Dr. Shelley came out and stood at the door and greeted our families as they were dropping off for the first time in close to 6 months, bringing in their children. We started out with 38 of our 51 students on that first day of school and had a wonderful day. And the weeks since have been really good too. We are off and running, had a great start to the year. One of the big pieces of what I want to see happen and my heart and passion for the Early Learning Center is teaching the children about God. And we do that through chapel, we do that through the classroom activities and things like that. So hopefully very soon some of our restrictions for social distancing that are mandated by the state will be lifted so we can resume chapel and the children can get to know our ministerial staff and hear the Bible stories, see the church facility, and get a chance to worship in the church facility. In the meantime, our chapel schedule is still following what the children of the church will be learning in their Sunday school classes and things like that too. So we are at least together in the stories that we're teaching and the scriptures that they're learning throughout the year, and that is so very exciting to me that that we're able to incorporate God into everything that we do. And I want to encourage you should follow our Facebook feed, because one of my favorite pictures is an infant that we put up last week reading God's wonderful world. So be sure and follow River Road Early Learning Center on Facebook to see a little bit about what we're doing. We do actually still have a few openings. We have a couple of spots in our pre-K4 class, and in January we will be opening some more spots for infants, so we are looking to fill those spots. And we always can use a good substitute list, so if you happen to know anybody out there who would love to teach or just love to be on a sub list, send them my way, because I would always love to add to our great staff that have worked so very hard to get us where we are right now.
Well, Doreen, it sounds to me like you've moved this school from a 3-star to maybe not quite a 5-star, but it's certainly a 4.5 star.
We're trying, we're getting there.
Which is just super. Thank you so much for joining me this morning to talk about the River Road Presbyterian Early Learning Center, the church that makes a difference.